Hey guys, welcome back to Metroid Prime. My Wii mode is not sensed up yet. Yeah, there we go.
Ah, I forgot to get the candles out.
Man, I can't believe it. Anyways, we only have one more chosen artifact left to get, and as of right now, that's kind of where we're going right now because it's at the beginning areas of Phendrana, and oh my gosh, it's a trek. I think this is usually everybody's probably last chosen artifact, unless you really don't have everything yet. You might be your first. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
this
usually
is
my last
usually
chosen
one of the
artifact.
last ones.
Yeah, because backtracking it's kind of weird. There's always that one area. It's kind of a hard thing to backtrack in. Phendrana's kind of that hard thing to backtrack in because you don't really go out of your way once you get like plasma beam or power bombs or nothing like that. But yeah, if you jump down here with the plasma beam, and you can get another power bomb expansion.
I think that's your last one. That should be a total of 8 in your arsenal now.
I think so. Here we go. I'm gonna use flamethrower again. I only ever find the use for these things against Shigas.
It only costs you like 35 missiles.
No, dude, it's like almost 30 missiles I use just to kill a Shigov. But we need to go to Phendrana Shorelines because there's actually a couple of upgrades we can get. I say upgrades, I don't like just, missile expansions and stuff like that.
Yeah, most
Feel
of the
bad
ones
for
that
them.
are in Fendrana at this point are all hidden behind something with plasma beam. So at
Yeah.
this point in the beginning section, it's just plasma beam city.
And jump, yay, into the middle area. I love Phendrana Drifts, though. This place is so pretty.
I'm sorry, was there no
But
effort today there? Like, what happened to you? You didn't want to move.
he just
Did
kind
he
of
like it?
died. But if you come around to this corner, there's a missile expansion and case some ice. You just gotta melt it with the plasma beam. Like I said, this is kind of like usually the last area I check stuff in because Phendrana's so out of the way, especially the beginning parts of Phendrana.
Yeah.
At this point in the game, it's just like, ugh,
There's no way
I
to
don't
get
really
here
want.
besides going straight through Magmore, and it takes a couple
Yeah,
different elevators just to get here for that reason.
yeah. I gotta go back to the Ice Ruins East before we go over there. I know there's another missile expansion over in the shorelines,
Yeah.
but
Which, actually, you can get the missile here in question, because it just needs Spider Ball. But if you're good with your bomb jumping, you could just actually make it up to the ledge without Spider.
yeah. Alright. I can't believe I'm using the flamethrower more than the Wave Buster.
This is weird. Yeah, the most useless thing. It uses plasma and flamethrower all the time.
There we go. Another missile expansion. Need plasma lane for that one too.
Yeah,
Only
that
two
one
more missile expansions
can't really
left.
do much about. But this one up ahead, you can kind of skip around. Because I believe
Yeah.
this is the room with 2 expansions. Yeah, this wall should have a Spider Ball track.
Yep. I could have came back here whenever I beat Thardus, but I mean, it's out of the way, dude. It
And also,
really is kind of.
you don't have plasma, so you would be missing another expansion anyways. You're better off just getting it all at once.
Yeah. Jump over here. Around the corner, there's a spider ball track. There it is. Sure enough. Missile expansion. I think I only got one more left, and I know where it's at. It's in the shorelines.
Yeah, that'll be all 250 missiles.
Yep. Now we got all the missile expansions in the game. I think we got all the. I think at that point we're at 99%. Well, no, we're at 98% because I forgot that the artifacts count as an item. Yeah, the artifacts count as an item, so we're at 98%. Let's be to be honest.
You're still very close.
Yeah, gonna jump on this. We're gonna come over here because
Miss.
miss.
Yeah, that platform's very far, so it's usually the result.
I could have gotten this whenever I did the first thing, but eh.
Man,
Yeah,
why
the
is
thing in
everything trying to
question-
kill Samus?
Why is everything trying to kill Samus? Because these are predator monster, predator aliens. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you're in my turf. I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah, the stuff in question at this point, like, this is a wall you could just shoot with a super missile and then spider ball up to a missile pack, but then the last artifact we need is plasma, so just wait until you're here at plasma. It's so out of the way.
Yeah. Not only that, you don't come back here when you get super. There's no point in coming back when you get super,
Yeah.
so...
You won't be going through this section of Fendrana to leave. You'll be going to the other elevator at that point.
This is why it's kind of hard to backtrack once you get, like, certain items, because, you know, we could have gotten this literally when we got Spider Ball, but... Oh well. And with that, I think that's our last pickup in the game.
Yeah, in terms
Yay!
of the expansions, you got everything.
Yep, eight power bombs, 250 missiles, and... How many energy tanks that? 10?
I think it's like 14 in this game.
14? Yeah. It's a lot. So we got everything. We got all our pickups in the game. And now we're just getting the last chosen artifact, which is in here. I really like the music change in here. Avoiding the Electro Ball guys. Just come over here and you have to use Plasma Beam to melt that ice there.
I think if you like shot that immediately when the morph ball above the hands, you could have landed in it to get 2 cutscenes in one. 'Cause I usually see this get overlapped in like speedruns. Well, I mean, until they found a way to clip into the wall, because of course there's a clip.
That's our last artifact.
And that's 100%.
Now I'll come up and say, you got 100% of the items. There we go. 100% of pickups all collected.
Yay.
We're at 96 on scan logs too.
Yeah, I think the last set of scans you have is like, I think like 2 bosses specifically add like 2 to 3% on it.
Yeah. Now we got all the 100% pickups. We got the in-game achievements, which only appear on this version of the game. Which you could use for credits for the bonus stuff that you normally get for 100% of the game anyways.
Oh, that's good. You want to connect to me real quick on my Wii so we can get those achievements to share each... Oh, wait. Well, that's dead. In hindsight, maybe they should have made that Wii Connect thing not a thing.
Yeah.
It was specifically for Metroid Prime 3, and the trilogy uses it as well, but I think it's more for the Prime 3 stuff. Either way, by today's standards, you're not getting it. Just hacking those tokens, because that's the only way you're going to get them now.
Hacking those tokens.
Yeah, without Wii Connect, it's kind of impossible to get 100% truly in like Prime 3 now.
Which is sad.
Yeah, because that was a single-player game. So why do we need online connectivity for a single-player game? And it definitely shot it in the foot when they turned those servers off.
This
Also,
is why
Wii Connect 24 was terrible anyways, because it overheated most Wiis.
I never understood what it was used for anyways.
It was mainly just to pick up the messages that you would send to your friends on the message board, and then, like, the weather news channel. That's about it. But by leaving it on, the system never fully turned off. I cannot tell you how many Wiis I ran into with dead GPUs because of that. I have one with, like, black pixels on it because the GPU's dead. Because of Wii Connect 24.
Is that the one that causes the yellow light to show up on the Wii?
Yeah, if you didn't have Wii Connect 24 on, the power button would be red, but with Wii Connect on, then it was yellow, meaning standby mode, which means it's still technically on.
Yeah.
That's why you have to hold it and to fully turn it off.
Or by today's standards, don't even have that mode on, because there's no reason. It's a dead service anyways.
Yeah. Just like how the eShop's going to be dead pretty soon.
Oh.
And the Wii Shop's been dead.
eShop's always dead.
And Nintendo over here with all these dead bodies. And they're all shops.
To be fair, we did have its good run now.
Yeah. I miss the Wii.
It's right there. What you talking about?
I was waiting for somebody to say, like, Matthew, you have it on your shelf. Just play it if you miss it.
Which Wii? The GameCube Wii or the ones without the GameCube one? Because I don't think anyone misses that. How about the Wii Mini? Want a Wii Mini? With, like, no support at all?
I don't want the Wii Mini. You know
it has
why?
discs.
It was stupid.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It doesn't even allow you to, like, output in a higher quality. It's, like, composite only. So by today's standards, it looks like puke on your TV.
Yeah, if back in the day, if you were gonna get a Wii, get the one with the GameCube support.
Yeah, a good majority of the Wiis out there in the used market are those Wiis anyway, so it's not hard to find one.
My Wii is a launch Wii. I'm surprised it's still kicking at this point.
Yeah, because he dropped it once and he had to send it in for repair.
Yeah. I dropped it because I was stupid.
And repaired at one point too. I think we all did at one point.
Yeah, because Nintendo's customer service about that stuff was pretty good, so...
I never
no
sent
more.
one in for repair, but I definitely had one that just randomly stopped working with SD cards. I don't know why, but it was working on everything else, so it didn't matter.
We're gonna
Plus, it
take a
was
pit
way out
stop
of
here.
warranty at that point.
We're gonna take a pit stop here because I kind of want max health and stuff for this part because, in case you didn't know, we're about ready to fight a boss.
A Basu.
Getting near the
Boss
end, so it's time for the ending fight gauntlet.
Yeah, so now that we have all 12 artifacts, we can head back to the impact crater and actually put them in their, respected spots.
But one thing I wanted to mention about the Wii talk, my Wii, my original Wii, is still kicking. It's my Wii U that died of all things.
Yeah, all things, right?
All things.
Oh, I had my Wii side and my Wii U corrupt once. That was a fun experience.
No.
Oh,
Thank God for Wii U homebrew because that fixed that. If I didn't have the Wii U side to fix it, oh boy.
Door, will you load, please?
Yeah, this is probably the worst door in the game for loading. It's something to do with just how this room has a lot to load in. Like the hint system, it's technically a warp area, has a boss fight. It's a lot to load.
Rain.
Yeah, that rain's a killer, man.
Alright, now that we have all of them, now we can access the last area.
through your satanic circles and stuff.
Chozo Satanic Circle.
What you gonna pray for?
Metroid Prime 4?
Yeah. I want Metroid Prime 4 this year, please.
Okay, we'll see you in 2026.
Oh yeah, forgot about you.
Oh yeah, it's right. We like seen you once, and then you just kind of flew over Fendrana another time, and that's it. That's right, you're in this game, Ridley.
I forgot you're in this game, Ridley.
Yeah, he really doesn't make much of
Original
a
Ridley.
of appearance until the ending.
Yeah.
It's not original Ridley. 1 out of 10.
No, but he got a cyborg.
You actually like this version of Ridley?
Meta Ridley's cool. I like Meta Ridley. He's a cybernetic dragon. I can't really complain about that. Anyways, we're fighting Meta Ridley. This fight's kind of... I wouldn't say it's too hard. It's pretty easy, honestly. It's just... You'll notice it here in a minute. There's a lot of waiting around.
Yeah. It's kind of like a glorified auto-scroller style boss because it's next to impossible to hit Ridley in the air when he starts flying around.
So Ridley, are you gonna make an appearance in 4?
I hope so. He wasn't in Dread, so...
I mean, it made sense as a why. Like, he wouldn't... He's not even supposed to be in Fusion, but cloning exists. Which is funny, because if we take Other M into the plot, which it kind of is canon, we got 2 clones of Ridley back-to-back. How many times can we clone the same creature?
See what I'm talking about? Waiting around, you're just waiting for him to quit flying around the arena. And dropping bombs on me.
This is definitely Metroid's Metal Gear High D fight then.
Yeah, it's very similar. Except at least in that one you can like lock on with the homing missiles. Like here we have a homing missile too with supers, but when he's moving around so fast, the supers actually can't keep up.
I hate when he does that.
His music's real good though.
Oh yes. This is probably my... Well, no. Just Metroid Prime OST is pretty banger. I love Meta Ridley's theme in this game too.
Yeah, they
used
kind
to
of like
evolve.
reuse it a bit for the other games. They kind of remix it. The Space Pirate theme is the only theme though between all 3 games that's the exact same. They never touched it at all for Prime 2 and Prime 3.
Now, does this Ridley blow out your speakers?
I mean, he has a pretty loud growl, so kind of.
Yeah.
But not as bad as the one on the Game Boy, right?
Oh,
No.
no, that thing was like peaked up too high. I think
That
people actually
one
made
just-
mods of the game to fix that.
Yeah, Fusion's kind of like. Let's just see how loud the speakers can go. Let's just.
Crackle, crackle, crackle.
Yeah, it didn't help. It was just a tiny pinhole speaker.
Dude,
Yeah.
look at me. I'm just like, dude, Ridley, just stop. Stop flying. I can't fight you here. Come back here, chicken. Come and fight me like a real dragon. Quit doing this bombing, like, cowardice way.
Now, in the original version, this fight's not nearly as long because of a glitch in his hitbox. In the original version, for whatever reason, if you boost ball into his feet, that also counted for his hitbox, and it just did massive damage, so you can just put this guy down to like a quarter health in less than a minute. But they fixed it in later versions, so that trick doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, so it only is in the GameCube version that works.
Yeah, GameCube, and I think like specifically the original printings of the GameCube, I don't think like the player's choice version it works anymore, because it was like, containing a few bug fixes.
Ew, Player's Choice versions.
Ew, the yellow box? Ew.
Yeah, at least it's not burgundy.
Yeah.
True.
Ridley, can you just stop, please?
He's
You're
almost at
dead.
that 1/4
Go to your-
health.
Go to your second phase, please. I'm tired. there
Yeah,
you
this is
go.
it. Yeah, once he's down to a 4th health left, then it triggers the second phase, which now he won't fly around. But in some ways, he becomes a little harder to hit.
Yeah, because you can only hit him in his mouth when his mouth's open.
And even that's not
Okay,
actually
what are you
damaging
gonna
him. That's
do
only
here?
to stun him.
If he can't fly, what does he think he's gonna do to you?
He's just gonna do burst breath like this. He's gonna be a Charizard.
He was better off flying away.
So in this fight, this part of the fight, you can only stun Ridley whenever his mouth is open, and then he exposes his chest like this. A good super missile will do a lot of damage. But the thing is, though, you have to be quick with it because he only exposes it for like maybe like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And
It also can bounce off his chest if it doesn't hit the right spot.
yeah, it's kind of got a wonky hitbox.
Yeah, it's kind of tiny. Same as his mouth, to be fair. The same issue happens with his mouth.
Wonky dick.
I
heard-
said walkie.
Oh, haven't heard that meme in a long time. There you go. See,
He
like,
does have a pretty cool design though.
yeah, Meta Ridley's pretty cool. I like his design in the game a lot. Now he's gonna do his stomp, like all the other big enemies do.
Trying to crush Samus.
Don't worry. I mean, the final boss won't do that, right? It's not just going to be a big enemy that stomps every time you turn around, right? Oh, wait.
Really not.
Wait, you
Sense
mean
power.
tell me really isn't the final boss? I was lied to.
Wait, so we're not? This game isn't called Ridley?
I mean, he really isn't ever the final boss until, like, Samus Returns, actually.
Yeah, that was like the only
first game
time
he
Ridley
did it.
became the final boss of the game. It's kind of funny when you really think about it. It's just like, hey, you're Samus's arch nemesis.
Yeah.
Never becomes final boss.
And technically, it's like, do we even say it's canonical or not? Like, that's the weird part, because it's a remake of a Game Boy game.
Yeah.
Because it was never originally designed to be that way, but then we changed it. That's why story-wise, it just doesn't really matter.
I think I'm trying to use the super on him.
Yes.
Quit stomping.
Yeah, he
throwing a
does
temper
not keep his
tantrum.
mouth long. Also, it's very awkward to hit.
Here we go. Are you serious? That only did like that much damage?
Yeah, supers and
Yeah.
plasma shots are about the same in this fight.
Dude, plasma's like the only thing I probably should be using against this fight. I thought supers did a lot more than that.
You can also just spam missiles at him and you get a similar effect.
Charging attack is stupid.
It's hard to counter because he only gives you like what, half a second to shoot his mouth, and that's it. It's not that much time.
Dude, you have a sliver. Come on.
He's
You
in
have
the-
a...
Hello, I'm Meta Ridley. I'm in the 1% club. I said, you can't kill me, I'm at 1%. Just shoot him at anything. You don't even need a super at this point.
Dude, I tried.
Okay, now we're at the
hitbox-
0.5% club.
That hitbox just kind of ate my input.
It does that. That's the problem. Both his mouth and his chest hitbox are very small.
Man, he's really not having it today.
He's
No.
very aggressive.
Dude, you know, as much as the thing is, though, I'm happy I had so much health because I only lost 2 energy tanks this whole entire fight.
Yeah, like
I
he's doing a lot of damage to you, but it's really not adding up to much.
Just shoot him, please. Just, dude.
What was you doing?
I don't know. I could literally just pellet shot him and he dies.
Yeah, you might just shoot him with one pellet and oh, that's it. Cardiac arrest.
There you go.
Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I like literally, I could just shoot him.
But
I just said
want to hit
screw
him
it,
with the
plasma.
super.
There.
See, Lily just need one bullet.
I love this part. They're like, you destroyed our statue, so, you know, go away.
Wait, you guys have the
Bye,
power
Meta
to do
Ridley.
that? Why didn't you do that to begin with? Ah, we knew you can do it, Samus.
Is that the only appearance of Metal Ridley?
No, he shows up in 3.
Well, that's his last appearance here, but yeah, he does come back in the 3rd game. He has another design change.
And then he becomes Omega Ridley.
And then he's even more of a joke. Because hyper mode. Everything's a joke with hyper mode.
Yep. But now we have access to the last area in the game, the Impact Crater. We're inside the crater, where the giant, like, comet came down and, you know, started this whole fiasco with Phazon. But we're gonna save that for the last episode, because
I'm
Next episode
hurt.
is the
I
fun-
need to rest.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
for the-
Yeah, the big chicken did some damage. Can I have him back, please?
Ridley for Smash? Oh wait, he's already in.
I mean, Meta Ridley for Smash? Don't worry, that's an ult.